Led Zeppelin, if you take in the full measure of their annihilating sunburst grandeur, are a very hard band to categorize. They're usually thought of as the gods of metal, and few would deny that, though it's my opinion that the DNA of classic metal owes as much to Black Sabbath's second album, Paranoid, as it does to Zeppelin. That said, Led Zeppelin loomed like figures on Olympus over the entire cosmos of metal, the hard-charging thunder chords and blistering guitar solos, the long-haired priapic strutting, the vocals that scream out their omnipotence, the eroticized vandalism, the power. Yet I also think of Zeppelin as the Beatles of heavy metal. There was a een to their destructive yang. The songs they would do, like Going to California or Thank You, that conjured a vision of life as incandescent and romantic and glorious. The place where the hippie spirit still lived in them. And that, of course, all leads to Stairway to Heaven, which I wouldn't hesitate to call one of the 10 greatest songs of the 20th century. It's an idyllic song, and tragic, and godly, and sublimely gorgeous. It contains multitudes this weekend, becoming Led Zeppelin, the first official documentary about the band, opened on 369 IMAX screens, where it made $2.6 million. Next weekend, it's set to open on 1,000 screens. That's almost unheard these days for a music documentary, and it's also just about unheard of for Sony Pictures Classics, the boutique distributor that was smart enough to pick up the film, preside over its recutting from the too-long version that played in 2021 at the Venice Film Festival, and release it. When you see the documentary, which presents the 4 members of Zeppelin from their earliest years on, and covers how they came together in the second half of 1968, then spent 1969 putting out their first 2 albums and playing live, often at the music festivals that took place in the wake of Woodstock, you feel the special charge of volcanic intensity they gave off. The cataclysmic force of Led Zeppelin still rules as sound and as totemic rock mythology.